8th trip to Wembley with Sunderland, and I've yet to see him win. I remember my dad arriving back home from Wembley after our historic FA Cup win over Leeds in 1973. 7-year-old me was still struggling to deal with not having been there. "Don't worry, son," he said. "In your lifetime, you'll see Sunderland win at Wembley again." That was 49 years ago and I'm still waiting. 1973 FA Cup Final vs Leeds, 1-0 won. 1985 League Cup Final, Milk Cup vs Norwich, 1-0 lost. 1990 Second Division Playoff vs Swindon, 1-0 lost. 1992 FA Cup Final vs Liverpool, 2-0 lost. 1998 First Division Playoff vs Charlton, 4-4 lost, 7-6 on pens. 2014 League Cup Final vs Manchester City, 3-1 lost. 2019 EFL Trophy Final, 2-2 vs Portsmouth, lost, 5-4 on pens. 2019 League One Playoff Final vs Charlton, 2-1 lost. 2021 EFL Trophy Final vs Tranmere, 1-0 lockdown. Played in empty stadium. 2022 League One Playoff Final vs Wycombe Wanderers. My dad passed away in 2020, so he didn't see last season's 1-0 EFL Trophy victory over Tranmere. Lockdown meant most supporters only saw it on TV. So those 7 Wembley defeats, from Gordon Chisholm's deflected own goal in 1985 to Charlton's injury time winner in 2019, still rankle. In truth, I reckon we never really looked like winning any of them, although the astonishing 4-4 draw and 7-6 penalty defeat to Charlton in 1998 was closer than most. But this time it feels different. Not least because I won't be on a bus that breaks down just outside of Darlington. Carney's Coaches, March 1985. I still have the ticket. We're going down to Wembley undefeated in 15 matches. The only game we've lost since Alex Neil became manager was back in February at Milton Keynes. Since then, he's made us more like him. Tough, gritty, unsmiling. When he was appointed to replace Lee Johnson, I wasn't sure. My head had been turned by Roy Keane, and in the early days it seemed to me that half the East Stand, at the Stadium of Light, agreed. But looking back, giving the job to Neil was a Kyril Lewis-Dreyfus masterstroke. Even when Neil's game plan doesn't work, and I'm thinking in particular of that stunning 88th-minute own goal equalizer by Rotherham defender Michael Iheagwu, we somehow get away with a draw. Nightmare capitulations are now unimaginable. Which is just as well as the 0-6 spanking at Bolton and 1-2 choker at Cheltenham are still keeping me awake. We're not bothered how we get our results, as clawing our way out of League One is the only target. And few supporters stuck in the depths of the old Division 3 for 4 long seasons are complaining. After our playoff second leg at Hillsborough, Sunderland's time management housery, if you like, was criticised by Wednesday fans. Forget it. 4 seasons down here is 4 seasons too many, so we'll do what we need to do to get back up into the Championship and beyond. Which other well-managed club wouldn't do the same? Whatever Saturday's result, we need to tie Neil down to a long-term contract, because his current 12-month rolling deal means we could lose him at any time. Our season started well enough under Johnson, and eye-catching performances from homegrown youngsters like Elliot Embleton and Dan Neil gave us hope. But as the youngsters tired, the season stuttered and the hope disappeared. Few fans mourned his passing when Johnson was sacked. His team had gone soft. What's more, I can't be the only man who was unnerved by the fact he frequently looked like he might burst into tears. Now Neil is coaxing match-winning performances from another set of youngsters or lone stars. And they're clearly having the time of their lives. Our undefeated run-in has been underpinned by the goals and the trickery of Jack Clarke, thanks to Spurs, Patrick Roberts, cheers to Man City, and Nathan Broadhead. I can't believe Everton let him go. We know from the 3-3 draw back in January that Wycombe will be tough. They've also won 4 games at Wembley in the years Sunderland have lost 7. It's just at this time we have Loch Ness Drogba Ross Stewart, who's already scored 25 goals this season. And local lad Anthony Patterson, who people in the know reckon could be our next Jordan Pickford. So, on Saturday I'm travelling down to Wembley in my 73 replica shirt. The original was left on Seaburn Beach after a Boxing Day dip in the 80s, with more hope than I've had in the last 49 years. I reckon my dad is also looking down, convinced this is the season he'll be proved right. Alex Neil may not often crack a smile. But he's certainly given us reasons to be cheerful.